Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 2nd through the 8th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Hermit. Man, there's a lot of growth here for you. There's a lot of healing going on currently. I love this for you because you're stepping more into your nurturing side here. But let's see, in the recent past, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Chariot. There was a loss here. Things were happy, things were good, until bam, something happened quite fast, where it all resulted into quite the loss. But I do see happiness beyond that, though. Okay. We'll see. In the current situation, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, which is not a cups, it's a wands. I don't know why I was looking at it and I saw wands and I said cups. Anyways, there's commitment here. There's commitment attached to you. There's equal give and take kind of an energy. Energy exchange for sure. There's you being all open for it. Cool. Alright, in the immediate future, the Fool, the Empress, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, really stepping into more of that inner feminine energy, more nurturing to yourself, to others. So it's a really cool energy, but you're diving right into that, like, okay, let's go there, you know. Pretty cool. I don't know what this Queen of Swords, we'll have to see, because she gives me a vibe of, yeah, inside I'm all mushy, but then on the outside, you know, I still kind of look a little rough around the edges for some reason. I don't know if it's a way to protect yourself. I don't know. We'll see. Let's clarify. Let me do the Hermit. The Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Because I feel like there's something going on here, something quite positive, something quite good, where you're feeling your intuition is leading you towards good things, especially possibly tied up to this commitment that's shown up. But you're taking it as, oh, I'm so happy in it, it's so great, it's so, for some reason you're giving me a sense that there's nothing to learn from here. As if we can only learn if we're going through excruciating pain. When things are good, when things are happy, when, you know, everything's kind of, there's nothing to learn there. There's no lessons to learn. There's no healing to be done. There's no, because there is something to learn from it. I'm not sure what. There's, you know, there's always something to learn from things. But you're kind of almost looking like you're putting healing aside because you feel good now about something. And it's like, I want to experience this. Forget about healing. There's nothing to learn here anyway. It's just feeling it. And yeah, to some extent, yeah, that's true. But even the happy times have a lot to teach us, you know? So there's a little bit of rejection over healing on your side right now. Let me do the Five of Pentacles for the recent past. The Three of Pentacles, the Strength card, the King of Swords. This looks more like a, maybe a friendship. Maybe a friendship. But knowing, whatever it was, I don't know what it was, it does look like a partnership. Whatever the case here, you're showing me a pretty determined energy, like, okay, this situation needs to go. I'm done here. you know? And it takes a lot for you to put an end to this, but, or deciding at least that, okay, I'm done with this. Let's do the 10 of Cups. The Death card, the Lovers, the 4 of Cups. Oh, don't tell me it's one of those things where it's like, oh, we're just buddies, you know, we're just playing it cool. But I feel a lot more for the situation. I think it's one of those things where it probably hasn't been established what you are to one another. It probably doesn't necessarily matter because you know what this is to you. There's a whole lot of depth to it. But there is an ending to it too, possibly in the physical, that you're looking at and you don't like that. Because again, even though on the surface it might look like wishy-washy, like, oh, okay, whatever, we're friends. I think it's a little more than that. Let's do the Chariot. In the recent past, 3 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords. Oh, it's that kind of a game. Waiting for it to come back, possibly when it does come back, you get to run away from it. It's kind of looking like that a little bit. Not, I mean, this would be called in human terms, oh, you're playing games, or they're playing games, or the both of you are playing games. It's not that. Energetically speaking, is the runner-chaser dynamic here that's coming through. When one is ready, the other one's like, oh, a little scary, let me run, you know? So I feel like that played off there for a little bit. Let's do the 4 of Wands in the current situation. The 3 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon. Interesting. Because the commitment here shows up attached to you. You and you. Where you're showing to me a need, possibly even actions towards putting yourself first. And again, it's interesting because in the immediate future, you are showing me this energy of self-love and nurturing. So it almost looks like you're dedicating yourself to you at this time. You know, you do you. That's where the pain is, that's where the need is for that to be addressed. Let's do the 8 of Wands. 7 of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Devil. You're showing up as engaging in situations that are not necessarily the greatest for you in terms of who you exchange your energy with. It's interesting because that's when it shows up in contrast with the plan, right? The healing plan is, okay, I'm going to start putting myself first. And then the universe kind of sends you all of these scenarios in which you don't. Because that's the point, you know, for you to realize that you're not doing that. So there's definitely a sense here of some sort of energy that's showing up where you're showing up in it. Energy exchange here, but the energy that you get back is not the greatest. You know, it doesn't make you feel the greatest here. But you're still here within these situations. Let's do the Page of Wands. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Time to leave behind situations, people, things that that are not good for you, and you're in this process of doing just that. You know, even though you keep on entertaining some of them on one hand, on the other hand, you're kind of cleaning up, you know, because that's kind of how it goes. But it's very interesting because when it shows up, this is shown up as a general part of your life, but it's very similar to what happened here in the past within that one particular situation. Where I feel like when things didn't feel good necessarily, you know, you or them or whoever kind of took themselves away from this situation. So it almost feels like from that you get to apply lessons to a more general aspect of your life, which you're doing right now. You're in the process of that. But again, the theme to this is you're doing you. You know, putting yourself first. Let's do the full in the immediate future. The Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Justice card. There's, well, you're showing me the energy of you wanting to do something to balance things out, but in the middle there's confusion based on a past situation. So it almost feels like, all right, what example should I give you? I know how to cut the grass. Why grass? There's no grass. There's just snow. But let's go with grass. I know how to cut the grass this year so that it grows more green. I don't even know what the fuck example I'm giving. But anyways, so I want to cut it in this way this year. But you know, last year I cut it like in this way, and it's still kind of here and there grew greener. But I know that the right thing to do would be to cut it this way. But I don't know, because last year's worked, you know, there's kind of like that kind of a thing where you know you're dealing with a situation where you know exactly what to do to bring it together into balance. But for some reason you keep on kind of arguing with yourself there in the middle, you know? Let me do the Empress. Stop it. I'm gonna pack you back up if you don't stop it. I gave you freedom. Okay, take it, but don't abuse it. For the Empress, you get the Empress again, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, the minute you step back into the energy that you're actually in the middle of actually applying, of putting yourself first, you'll have it all figured out. So whatever dilemma you have here over balancing something out, it's gonna go away the minute you do you again. And it's gonna lead to happiness. I mean, the end result, and you know that. Because it looks like it's the right thing to do for you. Let's do the Queen of Swords in the immediate future. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Ooh. So, okay, so the Queen of Swords, even though she showed up twice, she's not looking that rough around the edges, but because you're in this place of loving yourself to the point of I don't need to go chase anything anymore, I'm attracting things that are resonating with me, that's exactly what's happening here. You're just kind of standing still, which makes you look a little bit like a stone. But it's a good kind of stone because it's a self-loving kind of a stone. And it does attract everything that's good for the stone. But you're not a stone. It's just a metaphor. But you know what I mean? Like you don't look like you're gonna go chase anymore, you know, for things once you step into this energy of self-love. So it's pretty interesting. But I do see energy coming towards you like a magnet. You're just sitting there. Like, yeah, I know. You know? Cool. Let me see what the universe has to close it off. The Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Yeah. You're in the process of basically not expecting anymore for that love to come find you. For that, because the minute you find it within yourself, again, you're going to fall into the energy of attracting that. Where you don't need to expect it. You don't need to chase it. You know, you're just the Queen of Swords. You're just sitting there. And then it comes. It's like magic, I know. But that's how it happens, usually. So you're in the process of dropping those expectations. Where is it? Why isn't love hitting me? you know, out of nowhere, what's going on, because you're looking outside of yourself, and you're in the process of starting to look inside of yourself. When you achieve that, when you get to the, you know, end goal of that, you're golden. It's coming. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.